before this reaction starts, let's just say I'm just gonna give you guys a little motivation that tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a live stream of me playing Devil May Cry 4 and the final mission, and the time will be 3:30. And I hope I'll see you guys there. Now let's get on to the reaction. Yeah. Yo, what's up in here, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we'll be reacting to Death Battle Tracer vs Scout. Now, I know nothing about these two characters. I know Overwatch and I know Team Fortress 2, but the thing is, I've never actually played them, and I know nothing about the characters. And since I wasn't really interested in Overwatch or Team Fortress, I wasn't really interested in those. And I watched the previews of the two characters before the full video, but I don't know. Let's just watch this. All right. Alright.
To be the elite, you must surround yourself with the best of the best. Whether you band together to save the world, or just a worthless plot of land.
And every good team needs a good hit and runner.
Like Tracer, the spunky agent of Overwatch.
And the Scout, the Boston-born merc of Team Fortress. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills
Again,
to find out
I
who
don't
would
play
win
Overwatch or Team
a
Fortress.
death battle. 30 years from the present, mankind would become careless. Their machine servants rose up to fight for freedom, and so began a worldwide war.
Well,
but
that
one
sounds
organization
familiar.
stood between world peace and total chaos. Overwatch, a team consisting of the world's greatest scientists, cyborgs, ninjas, cowboys, and pilots.
Including Lena Oxton, codenamed Tracer. The youngest pilot ever inducted into
so that's how
Overwatch's
she got
flight
her
program,
name.
Tracer is a free-spirited and fearless flying ace, always laughing in the face of danger.
After helping to secure world peace, no big deal, right? She was chosen to test a new prototype fighter jet, which could teleport.
But then everything went horribly wrong. Instead of teleporting from point A to B, the fighter jet accidentally transported her through time.
How do you accidentally create a time machine and put it in a fighter jet?
A word to the wise, this is why you use animals before moving to human trials, like I always do. Anyway, Tracer essentially existed as a ghost, uncontrollably phasing in and out of time. It looked like Overwatch's prized pilot would be decommissioned forever.
Until her teammate, good friend, and gorilla scientist Winston made a special techno doohickey to keep her locked in the present.
This chronal accelerator doesn't just anchor Tracer's time displacement, it also gives her two different ways to manipulate her own time flow. In a near instant, she can zoom approximately 23 feet away. This blink ability is not true teleportation, but instead speeds up time only for Tracer while propelling her in any given direction.
What?
She can briefly jump herself forward in time, though from an outside view it looks like a blur.
Got it.
More than that, she can also reverse time for herself with the recall ability, which returns Tracer's health and spatial position back to where they were a few seconds before. While usually recall only turns back 3 seconds, in some instances she's gone as far
kind of
back
top
as
tier
15.
than Overwatch, huh?
Well, thank God her weapons aren't as confusing as that shit. She carries dual rapid-fire pulse pistols as her primary pain dispensers. Each can empty 20 rounds in a single second.
But what the pulse pistols have in power, they sorely lack in range and accuracy.
Good thing she also has her pulse bombs. I'll put it this way, pretty much anybody she sticks this thing to has exactly 2 seconds to make their peace before going to the big capture point in the sky.
Tracer maximizes her unique weaponry with hit-and-run tactics, frustrating her enemies and making her very difficult to pin down.
Yeah, in addition to blinking and recalling all over the place, she can jump 15 feet in the air.
She's disarmed the highly trained and literally cold-blooded assassin Widowmaker, protected the Doomfist Gauntlet from theft, and even once avoided a sniper shot from just 30 feet away. A sniper round usually travels almost 1,800 miles per hour when fired, meaning Tracer had to react within 1/100th of a second.
Wow.
Unfortunately, that bullet found another target. Rest in peace, Robot Gandhi.
Although Tracer is a slippery opponent on the battlefield, her chronal accelerator has its limits. If
Wow.
used too many times in succession, it can overheat, forcing Tracer to wait for a recharge. As her pistols are linked to the accelerator, this can sometimes cause them to overload as well.
Plus, she's a pilot first, and not exactly a crack shot while on foot. If she doesn't get in close, she's not hitting anything but air.
In spite of that, Tracer doesn't let any of it get her down. Wherever there's danger, she'll be there in a blink of an eye with a cocky smile and a barrage of bullets.
Wait,
kinda like
whatever happened
Deadpool.
to that time-warping fighter jet?
I don't know.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
In the year 1850, an extremely wealthy entrepreneur passed away, leaving his family land and business to his two sons. But
That's a
like
bad
brothers
idea.
are prone to do, they ended up fighting over each other's land right off the bat.
This went
That's-
on for
that's a bad
decades,
idea.
and then the brothers began recruiting mercenaries to literally
How
wage
old
war.
did it get?
And that's when things really got out of control.
Each hired gun contributed with their own specialized expertise.
The sniper killed from afar, the engineer slaughtered with machines, and the heavy mowed people down with the biggest goddamn gun they'd ever
I kind of
seen.
like know
What
what the
kind of
characters look like
sandwiches were they
because of
feeding that guy?
Gmod
But
and
one every man
SFM.
only relied on his cunning, his 2 feet, and a baseball bat. This was the Scout. Born in Boston, Massachusetts in the 1950s, the mercenary only known as Scout was the runt among 7 older brothers.
And all of them loved to wander the town looking for a good fight. Problem was, Scout's brothers were so big and tough, the fights would be over before he could get the chance to throw his own punches.
Desperate to fight alongside his siblings, Scout realized that what he lacked in strength, he could make up for in speed.
So he started running, and running, and running until one day he was fast enough to not only keep up, but get ahead.
Speed was his moniker, delivering pain was his game, and somewhere along the way he even learned how to jump off of thin air. Suddenly, the
Video game
pathetic runt of
logic.
the pack became the smart-mouthed terror of Boston.
Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
The only thing he was
Yeah, I
lacking
saw that
was
before.
discipline.
I saw that
Which he
before.
could get in the military, but that didn't sound like any fun, so he became a mercenary instead. Scout travels
Yeah, it's actually a
light,
bit more
relying
fun to
on
be a
a lovely
mercenary
shotgun
than be
and
a
baseball
soldier.
bat. Yes, a baseball bat. This guy is crazy enough to try and take out a rocket launcher wielding
They
soldier
just,
with
like,
a pop fly.
Get like a new
Which
tooth.
surprisingly works.
instantly.
Opponents are stunned by the size of his balls, both literally and figuratively, leaving them open for Scout to race up and
Did
finish
you
them off
have
with
to
his guns.
pronounce? Did you
Well,
have
he's
to
got
say
a
it like
pistol
that?
for pinpoint
Really?
accuracy. Scout's
Really,
favorite
Wiz?
tools for killing are definitely shotguns. The scattergun is a confusing miracle of shotgun engineering that can somehow hold 6 shots in a double barrel and is reloaded via divine intervention when you pull its lever. It's like the baby of a shotgun rifle and a revolver. But his most powerful gun is the Force of Nature, a shotgun that only has 2 shots, but kicks so hard it can boost him even higher into the air.
Regardless, a well-placed shot can quickly take down almost any other mercenary. To make the Force of Nature even more ridiculous, he can strap a can of energy drink called Bonk Atomic Punch to it, which somehow gives him 5 more mid-air jumps.
That's right, this guy flies with shotguns. But that's not all the soda has to offer. With just a sip of
That's
Bonk, Scout becomes totally
kinda
invincible
cool and
for 8
weird at the
seconds,
same
But
time.
he can't use any of his guns at that time.
Probably due to the shakes. Bonk contains several hundred times the daily recommended sugar intake. An adult male's suggested daily dosage is
Yeah,
25
it's-
grams.
yeah, usually-
meaning
yeah,
Bonk contains,
actually.
at minimum, 11 pounds of sugar. So much sugar he
How
can't
is he not
take another
fat?
drink for at least 20 seconds.
How is he not
And on
fat?
top of that, it's radioactive.
You gotta have one tough body to handle that stuff. Tough enough to survive the onslaught of 3
Wow.
rockets at once, or to swing a baseball bat hard enough to send a guy flying 80 feet away.
Possibly due to long-term Bonk exposure, but testing is still out.
Scout can
Well, I
defeat
mean,
foes as
that-
strong as the
that's
heavy in
actually
close
pretty
quarters combat.
impressive.
Run 17 miles an hour for long periods of time, and even kill a bear with nothing but a hot dog suit and Amelia Earhart skeleton.
What?
I'm serious.
He has a knack for avoiding bullets, missiles, and even tentacles from a bread monster, but at the cost of wearing little to no armor, making him a glass cannon. And true to his reckless, unrestrained personality, Scout often runs headfirst into battle, regardless of the risk.
But if you want to take down the Scout, you're gonna have to catch him before he catches you. And that means you too, ladies.
That's right, Fancy Pants, myself. So why don't you take your little failure, roll it up sideways, and... Okay, crap, I gotta go. Screw you, though.
All right, the
Those
combatants
dudes are
are
gonna
set.
like that guy.
Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, I'm feeling pretty hungry. If only there was some sort of amazing service that sent a box full of food
Oh my God,
recipes
doing the
straight to my
Carlton.
door. Oh, hey!
You know how it is. Researching characters and making them fight to the death is time consuming. I don't have time to go to the store and make my own meals, but I also don't want to doom my existence to fast food sugar addiction. Thankfully, Blue Apron
Scout.
changed all of that. For less than $10 a meal, Blue Apron sends me seasonal recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Each meal comes with an easy step-by-step recipe which can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. This chicken stir-fry only took about 20. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free, with free shipping, by going to blueapron.com.
Why do you have to pay to make your own
See for
meals?
yourself how good it feels and tastes to create impeccable home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here so I can talk about this. Okay, so both of them are pretty fast in speed. Tracer can like zoom through time, and Scout can look pretty fast. The impressive thing about Scout is that he can survive radiation, which is actually really impressive. And that's actually really impressive. And he has a lot of sugar in his body, which I don't know. That doesn't make sense really, because how is he not fat? Like literally. The Tracer, her reaction time is actually really good. They didn't really say much about their weaknesses. It's just that about their carelessness mostly, because I remember that Scout, he mostly goes headed into battle, and that might cause something. With Tracer's handguns, it might harm Scout, but the thing is he can survive bombs, missiles, and of course radiation. But I don't know if Tracer's bullets from her guns are really like that. They're kind of like lasers. Of course, Scout's baseball bat might, of course, it will blast a Tracer out of the way. But Scout's like upgrade and stuff. With his shotgun and jump really high. Well, not really jumping really high, it's just a double jump of just jumping 5 times in the air, which is pretty much video game logic, basically. I really don't know who to vote for. Overwatch characters don't really die. But I don't really know if they actually die in like the game or something, because I'm not really like really into it. I'm not really familiar with Overwatch or Team Fortress. I'm not really interested in both of those things. I literally don't know who to vote for. I'm just gonna watch. Okay, let's just watch the battle. Let's see what happens. It's just gonna explain it. Alright, I feel I have a Tracer. I think, yeah, I'm voting for Tracer because because in Team Fortress, of course, you see the characters die. Overwatch, I never see anyone die really about the footage. I see them like they probably die. I don't know. I think I might be voting for Tracer since a lot of people like. But you know what? I think Scout might actually win this, because mostly everyone loves Overwatch, and mostly when you have a favorite character from a favorite game that you like, and there's like another thing that you're not really familiar with, but you think the other one's gonna win, basically because you like it. Mostly that other one that you don't know wins, and that's mostly my life about predicting death battles, and because I usually predict these things really wrong. There's only been a couple I got right, and I got very happy of that. I'm just, I have a thing with Scout actually. It's that we were born in Boston. So, you know what, Scout, what, I don't care. Let's go. Oh, so this is clear that, like, SFM animation or whatever.
You're toast! Whoa!
Of course.
Hello.
If I told
You're
you
wearing
had
a hat,
red
buddy.
hat, would you hold it against me?
That's nice. I was just leaving.
Oh, sure thing. Come back anytime. Just put that briefcase back before you go. Thanks.
Sorry, love. Overwatch needs this more than you do.
Oh yeah, I literally forgot about the Scout with looking. This might lead to a downfall for him. Sensational rap music. Look at that. He's okay. Tracer's literally like Deadpool. It's just without the healing.
Bombs away.
Oh, that's just great.
That's very funny. Oh.
Supposedly, this stuff will liquefy your esophagus after just one can, but, you know, it's also very handy when you feel like not getting blown up.
That's not very fair.
Listen, sweetheart. I never play fair.
That's a very nice line. Oh, look at that. Take that thing like Superman. Oh, that's like an Overwatch thing? I already know.
That at the plate. It's out of the park.
Yeah, of course he comes back. Oh no, he keeps being back. How did he founder that
All right,
quickly?
now. Fun's over.
Not yet, mate.
Oh yeah, with our reaction time.
Cavalry's here.
Shit.
Oh, that isn't going well, is it? I mean, out of all the punches you can take, I mean, that still has to hurt.
Time, Yankee.
Oh, that's not good, it is.
Oh, come on, give me a...
Anyway, is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Well, that was fun.
And he's out!
Scout was fast and tough, but Tracer's unique arsenal and evasiveness pulled her ahead.
Scout's greatest feat was potentially surviving an assault
Oh.
from 3 rockets at once. However, the rocket's point of impact is never directly shown, and since direct hits from rockets regularly obliterate far tougher mercs, it's unreasonable to assume this was any different.
Scout could sprint up to 17 miles an hour for an extended period of time, which is slightly faster than the average human's 15 miles per hour. But Tracer's natural reactive instinct gave her the edge. For example, avoiding that sniper round from 30 feet away means she can react 25 times faster than the vast majority of other human beings.
Which means Tracer could avoid almost anything Scout threw at her. Even when she couldn't, her recall ability not only helped her survive, but effectively ruined any of Scout's elements of surprise.
This allowed Tracer plenty of opportunities to take him out.
And just like that, Scout was gone, without a trace.
The winner is Tracer.
Next time
Alright,
on
next
Death
time.
Metal.
Wait, who? Oh, Ken.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of Death Battle. I'm Ben, I'm the showrunner, and I play Wiz.
And I'm Nick, and I wrote this episode.
And next time we've got Ken from Street Fighter, but who's he gonna be fighting? You can find out by sticking to our social media. That's @ScrewAttack on Twitter and Official SA on Facebook. We'll be letting you know his opponent very soon.
That's right, and if you want to see that episode
Yeah,
of Death Battle early, or
I
want
go
to see
there
some other
sometimes.
Rooster
They
Teeth content
don't
before
really
other people
give
get
you
to,
that.
you can become a
They don't
first
really
member
give
by
you
clicking the
information.
link in the description below.
And of course, if you've got an idea for a death battle, let us know in the comments below.
We do read them.
Thanks, guys.
Alright. Yeah. I guess we like Overwatch like a lot. So yeah, I guess it kinda makes sense that Tracer should have won, but wait. What? For those who are watching this, I forgot who I was voting for. You like comment down below who I was like voting for, so I could give a reminder. I think I was voting for Tracer. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll be really excited to see what Ken's actually, who's Ken actually fighting. It's gonna be Is it gonna be Sub-Zero? No, it does kind of make sense for him to fight Sub-Zero. There has been a death battle of Ryu fighting Scorpion, and I was so excited for that death battle. Like, ever since I known Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, I was like, yo, these characters have to fight. And with Ken, I think he might be fighting Sub-Zero, or maybe someone else. Like, probably Johnny Cage. Yeah, I think Johnny Cage will make more of a fighter to actually fight against than Sub-Zero. But let's see who's Ken's really fighting. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys subscribe and like the video and comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.